1-year term. Saturday, August 2nd, here with mobile Mailbox. Money, Win Mobile Homes, and Silvercrest Opportunity Fund. Had a successful cigar meetup yesterday. Shout out to everyone that came out. Talked to multiple different people in different industries, getting a take on the market, seeing what consumers are doing, talking to other hedge fund managers, real estate operators, developers, and investment specialists. As well as trades owners, people that own insurance agencies, real estate agents, and all the above, unfiltered value provided in meetings just like that with individuals that are all on the same page at the end of the day. So to be able to rub shoulders with like-minded individuals and for the mutual want of financial freedom, that's what we're all looking for at the end of the day. Today is brought to you by Silvercrest Opportunity Fund. Invest accredited for a 10% net return for as low as a 1-year term in an income-oriented investment strategy, investing like Warren Buffett. Today, we're talking about cash flowing rentals. Why are we talking about cash flowing rentals? Well, if you don't understand note investments, you probably understand rentals because there's a lot of education out into buy, rehab, refinance, rent, and repeat. Maybe not in that specific order, but big education behind cash flowing rentals, and people, it's a little bit easier to understand than note investments. So today we have a few immediate available opportunities for you to participate, just like a landlord and tenant strategy, but you end up stepping into the position as the bank. So you participate and lend on a cash flowing rental, still receiving a double-digit interest rate, opposed to having to go out and find a property that makes sense as far as the acquisition, probably find it on the MLS or whatever it may be, and have to find a renter that's qualify the renter, have them move in 30 days later, and ultimately, hopefully it all works out. A lot of sweat equity, time, effort, evaluation, due diligence in order to execute a strategy like that. Not everyone has the time or the knowledge or the connections. A real estate agent's going to want their fee at the end of the day in order to help you find a position that earns you a return on investment. Well, opposed to having to go do all of that sweat equity, we have the links listed below where you can start performing in as little as a 30-day program in a rental strategy, but opposed to owning that asset. You start cash flowing with all the benefits of earning in real estate without owning any real estate. So this is performing positions where you position yourself as the bank, long story short. So check out the links below. A couple homes that are actually, I'll pull up here. So these are performing positions. This one happens to be in the Mesa market in a 55 and older community. And I've had a 5-year performing renter in this asset off major cross streets of Broadway and Val Vista, and in a gated, established 55 and older community. We did a rehab before. They got, cool amenities in this park, like a wood shop, gated park, walking areas with water, real grass throughout the park. So a premier style community, an open living concept for this asset. At $105,000, you start participating at, what was the payment here? Bear with me. This payment is $875 a month for a 1-year term, providing a double-digit interest rate in a performing asset, opposed to owning this home. So if you had to own this home, you'd have maintenance, insurance, property taxes, management fees, operational risk, where on a 70% loan to value on this double wide, actually in the Mesa market, you participate and earn a double-digit interest rate, right? So this is I think it's 1,300 square feet, ground set, provides great comfortability for someone in 55 and older park, garden tub. Here's the walkways like I was talking about. If I can zoom in here, can't manage to do that, that's okay. Well, that's just one of the few assets that we have available. I'll show another one real quick. This is another performing collateral that we have in a family park located in Apache Junction. So a lot of people, if you don't understand note investments, you understand cash flowing rentals. And these homes are rentals. They've been cash flowing for 5 years, long-term tenants. We rehabbed the properties, as you can see here, this 3-2 single wide in a family park, multiple incomes inside this property, and it's been performing. So you step in, pardon me, in a position with a bow on it. You get a negotiated interest rate for terms as low as a 1-year term and start cash flowing in as little as a 30-day program. And I'm actually showing this asset to a few different investors right now, but they're all available. No one signed a contract yet. You could start cash flowing as little as a 30-day program here on lot 35. This monthly payment, let's see if I can do this real quick. Monthly payment is $541.66 monthly for a 1-year term. So, you know, that provides, again, a double-digit interest rate. If you have 60, 65,000, 105, if you have $300,000 liquid right now, I have the availability to help you cash flow immediately, just right in front of you, actually. So let's check out this last one. This is just 3 of my portfolio. Hold on, give me 1 second, see if I can manage here. 3 of the assets in my portfolio that are cash flowing. This is literally golden nugget opportunities. I'm letting you see into my assets that I had back office. Check out these photos. This property is vacant. So, you know, one of the issues of running a rental strategy is sometimes homes go vacant at the end of the day. And as a qualified operator, I've got to deal with that. You know, ultimately we'll re-cash flow this property, either sell it, sell or carry finance. I like having some rentals in the portfolio. But this is a year 2013, 2012, single wide, 2-bed, 2-bath in Monte Vista Village off Baseline and Ellsworth. This is a $60,000 position. So this property is vacant. I'm seeking a 70% loan to value on this property to reposition a different investor of mine, but also get it stabilized and ultimately re-rented to another occupant that qualifies within the community. You know, what's interesting is, you know, people ask, oh, what's the qualifiers of individuals that are going through your programs? You know, for them to even get through community ownership or tenancy, they have to fit a 600 plus credit score or no pass or ITIN. 600 plus credit score or ITIN number, no past evictions, verifiable income, no open bankruptcies, you know, and 3 times the available lot rent as the verified income. Some people are making some cash on top. You know, we take that into consideration. As long as we can verify income, we'll ultimately establish a quality home for that individual to either rent or buy within our portfolio. But that's $300,000 in immediate positions that I'm seeking capital investment on, or you could participate in the fund. If you're accredited or 506C accredited investment fund, opposed to having to hedge on, say, single door, one investor, single door, one investor, and stacking those positions, you participate in a per unit owner share in my portfolio of notes. That's bank quality positions, double underwritten borrowers, and cash flowing in as little as a 30-day program. That's quick. Little stream here, 11/26, August 2nd. If you're interested, buy a note today at mobilemailboxmoney.com or call me direct at 602-888-CASH. I'm sitting here waiting to help you start participating and taking one step closer to financial freedom. We have 2 books on Amazon, so go check that out. Haven't sold a copy yet, but that's okay. We've done multi-millions in manufactured housing, over 300 transactions. I'm the largest dealer of manufactured housing in Arizona. What better place to place capital with a qualified operator doing real deals in uncertain times, in a time when it's needed most. You know, Jerome Powell just staved an interest rate reduction. And what is a capital investor to do? Just sit on the sideline with money in a low yield savings account? There's alternative investment strategies that are here for you today to start cash flowing in a time when it's needed most, for you to be able to provide the return on investment and monthly income to go live your life, spend more time with your family, travel, go golfing, you know, do whatever your heart desires finally, and earn a double-digit yield on your capital investment. Directed IRA is IRA custodian. If you have money in an IRA or solo 401k, you know, you could start investing tax deferred or tax free today with mobile mailbox money. That's the stream today. Check out the links below. I'll have to, I think, update the description. But invest now with Silvercrest Opportunity Fund.